Hello, my fellow nomads, and welcome back to the last Clockwinder. I'm the VR Nomad, glad to have you with me. Now, the last time we played this game, we unlocked a majority of the rooms and are still trying to figure out how to power the final mechanism to get the tree, the clock tower, out of the ground and into the air. The only problem is I'm going to have to figure out how to make a molecule with all 5 fruit types in sequence. This is going to be tough. But without further ado, let's get back into it. I'm going to need more seeds for bomb berries. So to do that, I need to go to where bomb berries are made. Bomb berry laboratory. Let's see how many seeds they have now. I need 1,000 fragments to get infinite seeds. All right, they got 834 going. So let's head back. Let's let them work for a bit. Let's see, where else can I go? I'm guessing that this is probably the central nexus that I need to get to. How do I get there? Medicine 3? Alright. Now in order to do this... So first has to be a badger tail, one of these. Actually, probably better put that back in my bag. Okay, so badger tail's over there, then a blusher, then one of these. Let's put that there. Put that there. Then a bomb plant. Actually, since these have to be shot, I should probably put them at somewhere with a lot of distance. So let's put the blushers there. Put more blushers here. Actually, let's switch these. So that way we can grab a blusher fruit. Then give it to somebody else. So I need to get 45 per minute with 11 clones. There's already one at the press. Now these knives are going to be a problem. Finally, we have the Luft apples. Whoop, wrong button. Luft apples. Okay, how about this? Let's try recording. 3, 2, 1. Nah, that didn't work. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make a chain with those. With a shooty in the middle. Okay. Grab this. Okay. Then probably have one of these. Then these. Then so each of those molecules makes 3 of those thingies. I'll come back to this one. Okay. Almost there for infinite seeds. We could try refining some more on some other ones previously. Let's see here. Blusher Laboratory. Maybe I can refine this one. Because I need to get 60 per minute with 10 clones. 22 per minute. That could be faster. That's better. That's much better. Now let's head back to the bomber, the Bombberry Laboratory. Oh, I should have enough. And there we go. All that's left now is the do shots mastery. Where are do shots? How does this work? Let's try this whole thing. Clearly this isn't efficient enough. What if I can have one clone doing 2 shots? Here we go. Very nice. I think I just figured it out. Using at most 7 clones. I got the highest grossing thing. I beat the challenge there. What happens if I take this one out and this one out? It would still work. It uses 5 clones and it has the maximum output. I'm a genius, but how do I get infinite ones of those? The Badger Tail Laboratory? No. Well, obviously there's a spare room right here, so I need to figure out where that goes. Okay, and I'm guessing that the final room opens when I unjam these. So I just need to figure out the last thing with the medicine, and then I can figure this out. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to chain this along. What was the thing again? Okay, so first we should probably figure out how to make one of these by ourselves. Well, that works. Okay, now with a bomb. And with this. Alright, so mix this. Why can't I go upstairs? Okay, this is a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. Let me think. Come on, almost there. This is actually kind of wild to look at. And now, put this in the machine. All right, big guy. In you go. And they're unjammed. Here we go. Whoa, that's so many flying fruit. And who's calling me? Yellow.
I think we're getting close.
You don't sound too happy about it.
I am. I mean, we've saved the tree. We can give it a new home and a fresh start.
Will it still need a Clockwinder?
Yep. Idea's automation project failed. Someone has to be Clockwinder.
So, are you going to step up?
Are you kidding? I love this place, but that's a lot of responsibility.
Isn't it what you wanted?
Well, what did you want when you were a kid?
I wanted to fly spaceships. Now, I fly spaceships.
Fine. Bad example. My point is, do you really think I'm ready to spend the next 30 years on some isolated planet?
I thought that was part of the deal. Gotta keep the plants safe, right?
There's gotta be a better way. It's so much to ask of just one person.
Well, I guess what comes after comes after. Let's just get the job done.
So many fruits. Okay, let's see how we do this. That was bad. And now the boomberries. Whoop, not what I wanted. Very nice. There's gotta be more. We need more people in this. Okay, so let's reset the whole process because there's just a bunch of fruit flying around. Reset. Because all this fruit's gotta go somewhere. Okay, let's start with the blushers. Wow, 2 at a time. That could work. I need more. 2 at a time's nice, but we need 3 at least. Figuring out a process that's the hardest part. Wait, can I mix berries? Oh, you can mix them. Oh, you can mix them together. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. I might need to have them go between multiple stations. It doesn't need to be individual parts. It needs to work as a whole. It needs to work as the whole. Okay, I think I'm getting the right idea here. Now I just need to do it again. They all have to work simultaneously, one after the other. Okay, the concept's right. I just need to get the right process. It all starts on where you start from. Wait, where are the green ones coming from? Oh, blocking it. Okay. Okay, I was wondering why the green ones weren't coming out. It was blocking it. Okay, let's see. Where should I start from? Then over there. Then back over here. Whoops, that was bad. That was bad too. Could use a few more fruits. More of the bomb berries. We need more bombs. A lot of wasted fruits there. Whoops, that's not what I meant. What the heck was that? Okay, that's good on the bomb berries. Now I just need the dew shots and the badger tails, and this puzzle should be beat. How to get the badger tails, though? Let's see how that looks. What was that? I see something up there. Is that a key? I guess that was enough. Yoink. Okay, cool. We're fueling the main engine. Not enough badger tails, but hey, what are you gonna do? Click. What does that unlock? Idea's workshop. So much flying fruit. This was where she made all the bots.
The clock tower used to be in a desert. Clockwinder Rowan struggled to get enough moisture from the ground to keep it watered. They thought it would fare better in an ocean. Before that, it was in a rainforest. The Clockwinder had to fight off parasitic wasps. The tree is always running out of time. I thought I was smarter. Why not replace the fallible human Clockwinder with an army of perfect gardeners? Gods, I was a fool. You can't learn from your mistakes if you just repeat them over and over and over.
Woof. So this was where she made the bots, huh? Another recording?
Jules, I suppose I should start addressing you directly, if I'm right, if you followed my signal. I always said Clockwinder should know when to step aside. I think that might have been a long time ago, actually. You were right. The clock tower needs a Clockwinder, and I can't be that anymore. You can, if you still want to. clock tower's gonna need a lot of work. Probably a new home as well. You should take it somewhere... You should do whatever you think is right. I can't stay. I'll go to... Who needs a stubborn old engineer botanist anyway? Navoco. Why not? You were always talking about it. Nature parks, huge lakes. Sounds like a good place for a botanist. Good place to figure out what happens next. Oh, it'll be strange to leave. Maybe I'm being naive about you following my transmission. But I think you will. Goodbye, Jules. And good luck.
I guess we've learned that she's not here anymore. Yeah, I'm coming. Hello?
Adia's gone.
Gone? You mean she's...
I mean, she left. She quit.
Oh, thank God. Wait, she what? What about the clock tower?
It needs a clockwinder.
But if you don't want it, who else is there? Maybe having a whole bunch of gardeners to run the place wasn't such a bad idea, you know? The perfect machine.
There's no such thing as a perfect machine. People make machines. Adia is a person, and whoo boy, was she not perfect. But she was trying. And I wish she'd learned to be kinder to herself. You don't have to be perfect to be Clockwinder. The Clockwinder can't fix the tree. There's always some threat. If it's not salt water, it's dehydration or parasitic wasps.
What?
All we can do is buy time. Keep the gears turning until the next Clockwinder comes along. That's enough. It has to be.
Jules?
What?
You said we. All we can do is buy time.
Huh. Guess I did.
So, does that mean...
I think it does.
So, what's the plan, Clockwinder Jules?
Oh, no, ew. That makes me feel 1,000,000 years old.
Better get used to it. I think you'll be a good Clockwinder. The idea was brilliant, but so are you.
Levi, you've always had my back. You came all the way out here,
All right, I'm amazing. You're lucky to have me, yada, yada, yada. Let's not get all weepy here. We only just got the water out of the tree.
Right. Well, let's get it out of this damn ocean.
I guess it's time to see if trees really can fly.
All right. Let's do this. Probably going to be an ultimate test of my skills. This is going to be really tough, isn't it? Whew. All right. One last place to go. Whew. Let's do this. What the? What is this thing? What? If a clockwinder needs to wind the clock, then something has gone horribly wrong. Wait, this isn't a clock at all. It's a star chart. It's a freaking star chart. There we go. And without further ado, showtime.
So, where are we headed?
I've got a few places in mind, but there's no rush. We've got a visit to make along the way.
How would you look at that? It really is a ship. And that's the end of the last Clockwinder. Wow, that was a roller coaster, I bet. Man, this was a long game. Whoa, I'm in space. What the? Oh, that is so trippy. Are those all fruits? What the heck? What is happening? Oh, I can even see the modules. That is so cool. All that fruit. Wait, those are all leaves. Those are leaves. They're going right back down to the surface. All the leaves that were covering the tree as it cruises through space in orbit. The gardeners weren't here to help them, weren't here to keep it running. They're here to keep the ship running. They keep the ship functional while the next Clockwinder pilots it. And the clock in the center wasn't even a clock at all. It was a star chart. I guess the next destination? Thank you so much, Puntoko. And with that, we have ended the last Clockwinder. I hope you all enjoyed this wild ride that I went on. If you want to see me do more games like this in the future, don't forget to leave a comment down in the comment section below, like, share, and subscribe to get more content like this in the future. Because the more subscribers I have to my channel, the bigger my channel can grow, and the more types of games like this one and many others I can add to my channel for you to enjoy. So, as always, until then, I'm the VR Nomad. Peace out.